Hi everyone, welcome to this yoga session. Today we're gonna work on the full body and we will start in seated pose. So just stay here and sit in a comfortable seat, hands on your knees, upright, the spine upright, and then roll your shoulder in one direction and switch direction. And then take your head onto the right shoulder. Bring the left hand, the fingertips on the mat. And then take those fingertips and pull them towards you and away, towards you and away. Stay, bring the right hand on top of your head, just gently, just to use the weight from the hand to intensify the stretch. Release, circle to the other side. And then first bring the fingertips of your right hand to the mat. Stay, breathe. And then here also bring the fingertips towards you and away, towards you and away. Stay, bring the left hand on your head. Keep breathing deep. Release, circle your head, full circle, slowly. And the other direction. Stay. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, twist to one side. Stay in the twist, breathe. Inhale, come back. And exhale to the other side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, release. Now come on to tabletop position. The hands are underneath your hip joints and did I say hands? The knees are underneath your hip joints and the hands underneath your shoulder. And here we're gonna do a bit of different cat and cow today. Let's start first with the cow. Like you drop your belly, you soften your lower back area, and your rib cage goes down towards the floor. And then you move that rib cage to the left, back up, round your back, come to the other side, and then you sink with the rib cage down again. You can bend your arms slightly, and when you come up, you stretch your arms long again. Keep going in this circle. It might feel a bit weird because it's the first time, or it may be the first time you're doing this movement. So give it some time to get used to it. Drop the rib cage, bring it up towards the side and down. And then change direction. And then bring your spine to a neutral spine. And from here, bring that right knee to the front and step the foot on the mat. Move the left knee a little bit back. Drop the left foot. And then lift your arms. Stay here. Then low lunge. From here, you're going to drop the hands back down and push with your hip back so you can straighten that front leg and pull the toes towards you. Release. Bring the knee back to tabletop and bring the left knee to the front. Move the right knee a little bit back and then lift your arms up. Drop low with your hip. Feel the stretch in the front side. In the front, not the side, the front of your body. I like to say front side. Lost in translation. Bring your hands down. Straighten the left leg. And pull the toes towards you. Bring the knee back next to the other into tabletop. And from here, tuck your toes in, lift the knees from the mat, walk with your feet to the center of the mat, and bring the hands also to the center, forward fold. And then bend your knees and slowly roll up. Tadasana, mountain pose. Just stand still, breathe, close your eyes for a moment. Center your energies. Close your feet. Bend your knees. Sit lower into a chair pose. Make sure your lower back is flat. It's not an arch, so it's more like you tuck your tailbone in, so the lower back can be flat. And then bring the arms in front of you, or all the way up next to your ears. Choose your option. Push the knees against each other and the thighs. Push and feel how the core is activated when you push knees and thighs towards each other. Your shoulders sink back. Keep breathing. Drop your hands again, forward fold. Bring the right knee on the mat. Straighten the right leg and bend the left knee and open to the left. Lift the left arm up. Come back down with the left hand. Now straighten your left leg and bend the right knee. Open to the right. Change. And change. Great. Stay down. Walk with your hands to the front of your mat. Step back with your feet into a plank pose. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Push out of your shoulders. Stay in the plank, hold it for a moment, let the core become active. And then drop your knees, elbows tight, come low and up. Again, come low and up. Down and up. Down and up. And now go all the way down. Stretch the legs long. Hands are on chest level. Inhale up into a small cobra pose. Breathe. Release. Tuck your toes in. Lift the hip. Push up into a plank. And from the plank, come into down dog. If you feel the need to walk a little bit here, move your body, just do it. Do what feels good for you right now. And if you just want to stand still, that's also fine. Bring the right foot in between your hands. Drop the left knee. Drop the hip. And then from here, open to the right side. If you want, you can lift the left knee off the mat. Bring the right hand down, inside of the right foot. Now bring the right foot a bit more out. If your left knee is up, you have always the option to put it back down. You can stay here, or you come down on your forearms into Lizzard. Stay and breathe. Come back on your hands. Step back into down dog. Again, if you want to walk, walk the dog. Step with your left foot in between your hands. Drop the right knee and open to the left. Again, here you can also lift the knee off the ground, straighten that right leg. Then drop the left hand inside of the left foot. Bring the left foot a bit more out. Stay here. Or come with me on your forearms and stay low. Breathe. Come back on your hands. Step back into plank. From plank, push into down dog. And then walk your feet to the center of the mat. Walk the hands towards your feet. And grab your elbows. Grab your elbows and just relax. Swing a little bit left, right. Release your elbows. Drop the hands with the back of the hands on the mat. And from here, roll up and let the hands touch your body while you roll up with control all the way up. Into Tadasana, mountain pose. Stand still, breathe, check in with your body. How does it feel now? Bring the energies back inside towards you. If your mind has gone somewhere else, bring it back. Focus. Lift the right knee. Take your hands and bring that knee with the strength of your hands to your chest. Just hold it. And then let go and see what happens. And bring it down. Left knee comes up. Take your hands to pull it to your chest. And then let go and see what happens. Can you hold it? Does it drop? Just notice, don't judge. Let's do it again. Right side, knee comes up. Bring it up to your chest. Get ready to let go. And step down. Left one more time. Bring it up. Let go. And release. How did that go? Let me know. Inhale up, long arms. Exhale, come down. Forward fold. Inhale, come into halfway lift. And then exhale, step back into plank. Let's get some core work done. Drop with your heels to the right and open the left arm to the top. You can drop the right knee to the floor as one option. Another option is you bring the left foot in front of you. So choose your option. And then switch. Push the hip up. Push the left hand into the mat. Come back. Elbows tight. Chaturanga. Drop. Inhale into Cobra. Release. Lift the hip. Come up into plank. And into down dog. Good. In down dog, take your right hand and grab your left leg. And this can be at the calf or down at the ankle. So you come into a twist here. Just hold and breathe. Release. Change the side. Again, choose calf, ankle, twist. Both heels are going towards the mat. You look underneath your right arm. Come back. Bring the right foot in between your hands. Lift up. Good. Stay in high lunge. So your left foot is on the toes. Your right knee is above the right heel. Bring your hands up. Interlace the fingers and push the palms away from you. Stretch long. And now you lean to the right side and then you bring the palms towards you. You round your back. You circle to the other side and you push the palms away from you again and you come up. So this is quite intense for the balance. The movement in the chest is a bit like what we did for the warm up. Now circle, circle, and come back up. Let's do one more round. Circle, and up. Bring the hands down, very good. Very good. Step out with the foot and step back. Down dog. Walk the dog. Catch some breath. Ready for the other side? Let's give it a try. Step to the front with the left. Come up into high lunge. Interlace the hands and push the palms away from you. Now find your stability here before you add any motion. And when you feel ready, you come to the left. You turn the palms towards you and you start rounding your back. While you round your back, the back knee pulls a bit forward. Then you push the palms away from you and the knee goes back. You come back up. 2 more rounds. Circle. Again. Last one. Release your hands, down, step back, down dog, and stay and breathe. From here, come up onto your toes, round your back, ripple into plank, vertebra by vertebra. And from plank, slow motion down into Chaturanga. Slow motion. Slow motion. Hold and down. Good. Stretch long. Hands to your chest. Lift. Baby cobra. And release. Grab your feet. If you can, if you want, grab your feet. If not, just take the hands next to your hip Do what feels good for you today. And then either just lift your chest without the feet, or you take the feet to pull you up. Release. Push up and push back into child pose. Open the knees, long arms, drop your forehead. Breathe. Walk back with your hands. Now bring your feet to one side or just cross the feet and transition into a seated pose. From here, point your toes, sit upright. Now interlace your fingers, roll down slowly. Keep the legs on the floor. Very good. Okay. Feet hip wide apart, close to your hip. And from here, hands next to your hip. Let's push into a bridge pose. And slowly release vertebra by vertebra. Make the space between each vertebra big so your spine can lay flat on the mat. Good. Stretch your left leg. Bring your right knee to the other side and take your right arm in a circle to the back. Your head turns towards the right hand, so you have a nice diagonal stretch. Now focus on your breath. Release, come back, change side, left knee goes to the right, and the left arm circles to the other side. You look to the left hand. Both knee and shoulder want to touch or you kiss the floor. So this is your intention. With every exhale, you let go a little bit more. And release. Bring both knees to your chest. Circle a little bit. Massage your back. And then stretch. Stretch your legs long. Hands next to your hip. Close your eyes. Shavasana. You made it. Great job. Just stay here. Relax. Give yourself the permission to relax. Maybe you can feel a difference inside of you or your mind. Maybe you feel more calm than before. Maybe your body feels like it got a good, nice massage. Just take note of these little differences. And relax even deeper into the mat, into the floor. As if the ground would like to cover you like a blanket. And then bring a little bit of motion back into your fingers, into your feet. Bring one knee to your chest and then the other. Come to one side. And when you're ready, roll up. Inhale. Touch your hands. Exhale to the forehead, the area between your eyes. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale to your heart. Inhale up. And release. Thank you very much for joining my yoga session. Keep the hands in front of your heart. If you haven't subscribed already, now is the chance to do this. And I see you next time. Have a good day. Thank you. Namaste.